Alright, let's go! In the beginning, there was a group of 9 friends from college. They were all very smart, very fit, the kind of people who knew their way around the snowy peaks of the Ural Mountains in Russia. And their leader was a young man named Dyatlov. He was 23 years old. Everyone liked him, everyone respected him. He was a natural leader, and so in late January 1959, he and his 8 college friends set out across the mountains to ski to a place called Mount Otorten. But they never got there because the last time anyone saw them alive was on January 27th. They had hired a local guide to take them across the mountains, but halfway through the journey, they all just said goodbye and disappeared into the snow, and nobody saw them for a week. And then on February 26th, searchers found their tent. It was cut open from the inside, half buried in snow on the side of a mountain that the locals called Kolet Syakal, which means Mountain of the Dead. And inside the tent, searchers found their clothes, their food, their gear, all untouched. It was as if they had been frightened by something and cut open the tent and ran away in the middle of the night in their underwear and socks and bare feet into temperatures that dropped to -30 degrees Celsius. And searchers followed their footprints into the snow until they found the body of the first 2 hikers under a pine tree. Both were only wearing their underwear. Their hands were burned, possibly from trying to light a fire in the snow. And behind them, near the tent, searchers found 3 more bodies scattered across the snow, as if crawling back to the tent, all 5 dead from hypothermia. But the position of their bodies suggested chaos, panic, terror. And the remaining 4 hikers were still missing. 2 months later, they were found in a ravine, and that's when the horror really began. One of the women, Lyudmila Dubinina, was missing her tongue, her eyes, and parts of her lips. Her hands were fractured and her chest was crushed, as if hit with massive pressure, but her skin showed no bruises. Another hiker had his skull cracked, 2 more had similar chest fractures. The medical examiner said they were the kind of damage caused by a car crash, but their bodies had no exterior wounds. And stranger still, some of their clothing was radioactive. So the Soviet government labeled the deaths as caused by an unknown compelling force. They quickly sealed the files and closed the case, but questions never stopped. Was it an avalanche? But the slope was too shallow and there were no signs of snow collapse. Was it military testing? The area was near secret Soviet missile ranges. Could they have been caught in an experimental weapons blast? Was it paranormal? The local Mansi people believed the mountain was cursed? Could something supernatural have spooked the hikers? One of the last diary entries reads, "We know now snowmen exist. Do you believe in snowmen? Let me know in the comments section. Please subscribe for more.